Welcome back. How's it feel to be state champs? Feels pretty good to me. Pretty good. Not gonna lie. Game didn't go away I thought it would. A few days ago, I made a video saying, yeah, FSU 38, Florida 20 something. Didn't quite transpire that way. The third quarter, I thought maybe FSU would finally pull away when it was 38-24, but came down to the wire. But hey, take the W. State champs, 9-3. 9-3 was not on my bingo card prior to the season. I've said it. I was thinking 7-5, 8-4, 9-3 possible, but less likely. I thought 9-3 was as likely as 6-6. I thought neither were that likely, or 9-3 was as likely as 5-7. I didn't think it was that likely. But once the games are played, things change. Knowles came out of the bye. They've won 5 in a row. Again, state champs. The game itself tonight, thank Christ the offense came through against Florida's bad defense. But FSU's defense, there's no way to sugarcoat it. Shitty game. Just bad. Just a bad game, especially with Florida having most of their top receivers out, and yet you're still letting explosive pass plays. And this thing with Fuller, man, like, I don't want to say negative too long, but especially you're state champs, you're 9-3, the best record you've had since 2016. It feels great, it feels like you're relevant again. It feels like that you're gonna get some momentum on the recruiting trail, all those things. So I don't want to say negative too long, but it wasn't a good defensive effort. Like, period. Florida had over 450 yards. They ran it down our throats for the most part. It was not good. Again, thankfully the offense came through, and Jordan Travis, you get tip of the cap. Jordan Travis didn't have his great efficient night passing. Yeah, he racked up a decent amount of yards. I think 200 plus passing yards, 250 plus. But he just refused to go down running the ball. Just avoiding sacks, scrambling his ass off, design runs. He wasn't, he wasn't going to lose this game. He put everything he had into it. And speaking of him, prior to the game, there was a list of players who were recognized for Senior Day. He wasn't on that list. Now, I believe he's technically a redshirt junior, but he could have been recognized if he chose to. So if he chose to do so, maybe that's an indication that he's coming back. And if he comes back, and I think I said this last video, if he comes back, yes, you got to see how they mitigate the losses of Verse and Fabo and Robinson. But if Travis is coming back, go ahead and pencil me down for 9-10 wins. Because the schedule looks soft. And then, depending on what they do in the portal, if they can hit again, which they seem to be good at, I'm thinking, ACC conference contention, college football playoff contention. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. But let's focus on tonight. You won a game you had to win. As a favorite at home, you had to win this. You had to punctuate this comeback season with a win over your rival. And again, Gator fans might complain about the refs. Miss me with that. The refs were bad on both sides. Many missed holding calls by Florida's offensive line. Missed PIs. I thought the game was called shittily versus both teams. But I'll say this about Billy Napier. More than Mario, I think Napier's the guy for UF. I don't know what heights Napier will take UF to, but I feel like he's gonna make a bowl. He's played up to some of their competition, like Florida State, Tennessee, Utah, even Georgia for a minute. I feel like they have him in good hands, especially the way he's recruiting, which is scary. So it was even more important that FSU, excuse me, won this game, because you need to try and sell that to recruits. But I fear Napier more than Cristobal all day. So kudos to Florida for a great game. They played their hearts out. But at the end of the day, fuck them. Florida State's state champs, 9-3. Feels good. We'll see where Florida State ends in their bowl game destination. Hoping it's in my hometown, Gator Bowl, Jacksonville. I'll be there if it is. But regardless, man, I can't believe the season's over. The regular season is. The regular season's over. And this time a year ago, I was on this same porch lamenting how we lost to Florida without their head coach, with an interim coach, and how we could have punctuated last season with being bowl eligible after starting 0-4. None of that happened. That all went out the window. It was such a deflating end to the season. Well, a year later, 9-3, state champs, one of the best offenses in the country. Feels good. Feels really, really good. I hope this is the start of something great for this team. But I'm going to enjoy it. From here to the bowl game, just going to, well, actually for 365 days, I'm going to enjoy being state champs. But until the next game, I'm just going to be soaking it up. Well, I have more to say. There's no analysis to be had. Didn't play our best. Still won. State champs. 9-3 with a chance at 10 wins if you win your bowl. Enjoy it. And people were like, why are they rushing the field against a 6-6 Florida team? I don't know. We won 5 games last year, 3 games the year before. We haven't had a winning season in like 5 years. We've lost 3 consecutive games of Florida. It's been 4 years since we beat them. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason to rush the field. Stop being bitches. Enjoy it. Till next time. That's it. That's all. I'm out.